Sources said Harry and Meghan blame bad luck for their extreme failure on Spotify and Netflix. They are not lazy, they are unlucky. Meghan and Harry believe they have been repeatedly unlucky and blame COVID, economic woes, the Queen's death and Prince Philip's failing health for their faltering attempts to start post-royal life. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's allegations of misfortune came just weeks after a senior Spotify executive criticized them as slackers when the podcast giant cancelled their expensive production deal. The Duke and Duchess have only one major deal left since Megxit, a $100 million contract signed with streaming giant Netflix, after Spotify embarrassingly dumped them last month. Netflix also reportedly plans not to renew its deal with the Sussexes when it expires in 2025. However, the couple is said to be convinced their apparent downfall is unrelated, and instead feel they have been frequently unlucky in other world events. Attempts to launch themselves as global players, free to make money once they are relieved of royal duties, have been severely affected by the COVID pandemic, which ensued within months of their Megxit announcement in January 2020. Meanwhile, their deal with Netflix coincided with a huge and painful correction in the economics of streaming, as did their agreement with Spotify. Reportedly, neither company was able to disperse the said funds when those deals were signed. More incidents dubbed bad timing include the launch of Meghan's podcast, publicity said to have been affected by the Queen's death in September. It has also been said that the couple felt their explosive Oprah interview was overshadowed by the failing health of the Duke of Edinburgh, who died shortly thereafter. The word is that they think they're really out of luck, said a source in Los Angeles. It comes as it was claimed this week that Harry's next big idea is to return to his second home in Africa, but without Meghan, for a new solo Netflix documentary about his love of the continent, its people and wildlife. The Duke apparently buzzed Spotify executives with some of his podcast ideas, including claims he made to interview Vladimir Putin, Mark Zuckerberg, and Donald Trump about childhood trauma. A Netflix insider confirmed to Page 6 that a Harry's Africa spin-off was one of the most warmly received proposals from the father of two. Another source said, Harry clearly has a lot of roots in Africa and feels at home there. He has previously called Africa his second home. The Duke and Duchess' only documentary so far for the streaming service was Meghan and Harry, which was released last year. Prior to the documentary series, Harry had a solo appearance in an Apple TV series about mental health called The Me You Can't See.